What's up, everyone? In today's video, we are going to talk about upcoming territory management changes coming to New World. Now, when I say territory management changes, I'm talking about if your company owns a territory in New World, whether that's Ebonscale Reach, Windsward, Everfall, First Light, doesn't matter. If you own a territory, this change is going to impact you. Now, for most of us, it's a good change, but if you are currently in a very populated server and you own Windsward or Everfall or both, it's probably not that great of news for you simply because they are balancing everything across the board in regards to territory ownership. So this is right. This is right on the dev blog that was published today on October 6th, and I'll post this link in the description of the video too. But essentially, this is saying that hey, we understand that owners of Windsward and Everfall have more of a benefit of actually taking care of their town because everybody is always there. What this is doing is calling out that there is now going to be a more balanced approach when it comes to the distribution of wealth of owning these territories. Each territory is going to be giving a specific percentage out of 100% of all of the money and all the taxes gathered from the players on those servers. Now the big ones, of course, are Everfall at 12.5%, Windsward at 12.5%, and the upcoming Brimstone Sands area, which is also 12.5%. Now, territory level up here, and this chart here is calling out how many tier 5 stations are maxed out. So if you have all of your crafting stations and all of your buildings in that territory you own at tier 5, you're considered territory level 39, so you get the maximum amount of your cut of the pie essentially. And what's cool about this is that it's a win-win situation. You know, the players want tier 5 crafting stations everywhere and anywhere, right? Just so they can play more of the game's content. And currently, that's not exactly the case with current upkeep costs, which is mentioned down here as well. Sometimes it's not even worth upgrading crafting stations if you own a territory in like First Light or something, simply because nobody really goes there. With this change, everything's going to be much more balanced, and people are going to have more incentive to not only own a territory, regardless of what that territory is, but also max it out simply because they have the potential to reach up to 12.5% depending on the territory that they own, which adds up to a lot of gold based on the server that they're on. That's essentially the highlights of this recent dev blog post on territory management. There's an FAQ down here as well if you scroll down, but I'm not going to dig into those as well. Again, I'm going to share this post in the description of the video. Take a closer look at it if you want. Let me know your comments below. But again, it sounds like territory management is going to be much more balanced across the board. So that could be a good thing for some of us, but a really bad thing for others.